It was like any other day. I came home from school and ran up the stairs to see Mum. But this time, the bed was empty, aside from a little note on the pillow. Days turned to weeks and then became months. The hospital became our home. Dad worked there, Mom lived there, and I came and went as I pleased. My 16-year-old life continued unfazed by this new normal. It was like nothing had changed. The new routine after school was to run down the hallway through the open door of her hospital room. Until one day the door was closed, and Dad was outside in the hallway waiting for us. Waiting to have a conversation that he had had many times during his career. But this time, it was with his 3 daughters. This time, it was about his wife. He took us to a room across the hallway and said, "Mom's in a coma. When will she wake up?" I don't think that will happen. That was the first time I realized how sick she really was. Not even 12 hours later, Jane Elizabeth Haggie, my mom, passed away with us all around her bedside. When we got home, I didn't know what to do, so I started to get ready for school. "14 years later, I was working with the Canadian Cancer Society and asked to be involved in a digital storytelling workshop with a group of cancer survivors and supporters. I had always worked behind the scenes, and that workshop was the first time I sat with a group of people as they told their cancer stories. As one man shared his story with us for the first time, it felt so familiar. I knew the ending before he told it. I'd lived it once before. We connected right away. We talked a lot during the workshop and continued to over the next 9 months of our friendship. He was most worried that memories of him would fade, and I always reminded him that I had never forgotten my mom. I told him how she would try to make us laugh by making faces at the nurses when they turned around. I told him that she would still check in with us and remember Mom stuff even when she was in constant pain. I told him how she made the rules in our house, even from her hospital bed. I told him how she wanted me and my sisters to enjoy our childhood, and how that kept her and my dad from telling us how it was all going to end. Through our conversations, I helped him understand how much his kids would appreciate the chance to say goodbye, and he helped me understand why my own parents chose to do things the way they did. In my last email to him, I told him how he helped heal a part of me that I didn't know needed to be healed. I told him that one day I hoped to tell his kids how he changed my life. I had only ever known one other person who was as strong, as positive, as amazing as him. He would never be forgotten. He wrote me back that he would tell my mom hi when he saw her, give her a big hug from me, and tell her that I loved her. He would miss me. We were forever friends. 15 years and 3 days after my mom, he beat cancer too. Dave Yazik lived well to the end and chose MAID so that he could choose when that end would be. And I got to say goodbye.